Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping in as always. Make sure you hit that like button and also hit that bell if you haven't subscribed already. That way you don't miss a video, man. I greatly appreciate you. So today's video, how you know that you're in the 5D. I'm actually excited to do this video just because I love challenging my reality, the way I think, and just thinking outside the box. So I might be all over the place with this one. You know, I'm gonna do the best I can to try to keep it together, because I took a few notes, you know, just to stay on track. But for the most part, a lot of my videos, guys, I'm just going off the top, right? Speaking from my heart. So y'all bear with me, but I'm about to tap in, man. So make sure y'all stick around for the whole video. So before I even get into that, I want to kind of explain what dimensions are. Dimensions are just layers of reality, okay? And each dimension, the higher you go, the more layers you add to that. So an example would be the old school two-dimensional Mario Brother games, right, on the Super Nintendo, as opposed to now with the newer Mario games where it's 3D. All the stuff in the old games where you had the background, you know, you saw all the stuff in the background, but you couldn't access it. The 3D games now, it adds more depth, more layers, so you can go to those things you saw in the background. You can go to them. You can go inside those buildings. You know what I'm saying? It adds more depth to the world. Now, when we talk about fifth dimension, we're talking about a mindset. So it's the way that you perceive the world. You add more layers, more angles to how you see life. So most of the world is in a 3D mindset, or what you want to call the animalistic state. You're a product of your environment. Whatever's around you, the people that's around you, what you see, what you eat, what you hear, is going to shape who you are. Okay, it's going to affect your behavior. When you start to go to the higher, the fourth is just a timeline. You being aware of past, present, and future. And then the fifth is being aware of the choices and your thoughts and how they affect you in the long run. You're able to process all the information you get from the lower dimensions to dictate how you move, how you behave. Okay? So one way that you know how you're in the fifth dimension is your environment no longer affects how you think and how you behave. See, most people, they just at the urge, they're at the mercy of what's going on around them. You know, if you have people in a low income neighborhood, a lot of people don't know how to get out of that situation. So they see the people around them, you know, is hurting, so they're gonna stay hurting too. I used this example before with the Yoda when he was at the cave of Dagobah, when he was surrounded by dark side, dark force energy, but yet he was still calm. His environment didn't affect him inside. Okay, he was a master of himself. This is how you know you're in the fifth dimension, because you become a master of yourself, or you're on a journey to master yourself. Guys, this is what I've been talking about mostly on my channel. Mastering ourselves, our emotions, our urges. This helps you to rise up to higher levels, higher versions of yourself. Become the best version of yourself. Right? You can't let your environment affect you. You have to understand that your thoughts is all that matter. What you think is going to affect your behavior, because our thoughts are just information. So what you think affects your behavior. Your behavior is just how you respond to things. A lot of people in the 3D, they just react based on how someone treats them. They don't think to respond, they just react. And you never want to just react to things, because you don't know, or you're not in control of where that's going to take you in the future. You know what I'm saying? In the fifth dimension, you're in control. You're a master of your thoughts and what you allow yourself to focus on, because everything is an algorithm. All right, just like your social media, your IG or your TikTok. The content that you like and that you watch, the more that you watch that type of content, the more it's going to pop up on your feed, because you create an algorithm based off of the choices that you're making, the content that you're watching. Well, same thing in real life. Life is an algorithm too. So based off of how you're thinking and how you behave, it's going to create the algorithm for you, and it's going to create your reality. This is why it's important to master yourself and your thoughts, so that you're not creating unrighteous algorithms. You know, you guys ever buy a car, and then as soon as you buy a certain car, you start seeing that same car everywhere? It's because it's on your mind, right? Now you create an algorithm to see that car all the time. How you know you're in the fifth dimension is because you're more patient. You're patient and you're not in a rush to make a choice. You think everything out thoroughly before you decide to act on it. So you analyze everything before you act on it, right? It's an equation. The algorithm is an equation. This plus this equals this. You understand that if I do this, and if I do this, and I do this, what's going to be on the other side of that equal sign? It all depends on your behavior, what you're doing every single day. Remember, guys, you want to master your thoughts, because our thoughts are dynamic and they affect our behavior. They influence our behavior. And over time, that grows into something. Okay? So the fifth dimension, you understand this, and you're not going to be so quick to make a decision that you haven't thoroughly planned out. Also, you know you're in the fifth dimension because you start doing a lot more meditation. Meditation is a way for you to go back to the 0 point, the source, the zero dimension, which is just you, right? Going back to your true self, to refocus. It allows you to monitor what type of information is going in and out of you. This body is nothing but hardware. And the thoughts that we get is just data. It's information coming from all over the place. No different than you going on the internet. Your thoughts is just you being connected to the internet. Okay? There's a lot of things you can get into, good and bad. But you have a choice of what you want to dwell on. You can put blockers on your computer that don't allow certain content, right? Same thing with us. You can put blockers on yourself too that you don't allow certain things inside of you. Another way that you know that you're in the 5D is you start to pursue your passion, your purpose, outside of your matrix job. You know, I'm not talking about what you do to make a living. I'm talking about what you actually do that's going to make you happy and that you're naturally gifted at. All right? Something that you would do without being paid for it, that makes you happy. Most people are afraid to go after their passion because they live in a scarcity mindset. The 3D is all about survival. I gotta survive, I gotta get it. You know, you don't have time to think beyond your environment and what you need. So in the 5D, you understand that you can create whatever you want in your life. You just gotta have the right equation, the right behavior, the right routine. Because that's going to create something in your reality. You stop being afraid. You know, fear, that's all that low dimensional stuff. This is why I say, guys, fear and God don't occupy the same space. You can't be afraid of life. You can't be afraid to live and take chances. Okay? You got to go after for what you want. You got to do what makes you happy now. Don't wait on it. You know, sit down, plan it out, and see what you got to do. The step-by-step process is going to take for you to create that algorithm in your life. That's that plain and simple. So these are a few ways that you know that you're in the 5D. I might do another version of this, maybe a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because I might have missed some things. Like I said, guys, I didn't really write this stuff down. I had to get this out. So I turned my camera on, man, and I just start talking. Sometimes when you're getting downloads, you don't have time to really take down notes. It's just got to come out the way it comes out, natural. So I might do a part 2 to this, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you would like that. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tapping in as always, man. Hope y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.